Hey guys, today we're going to be doing an intro tutorial on how to download a template and with Blender and edit it, the text and everything, and do all that stuff. So I'm just going to turn off the audio right now. I'll put the intro there after it's done and stuff. I'm making this for a friend right now, so I kind of just thought this would be a cool little touch here, so I'm just going to cancel this. And so if you like an intro that you want that's Blender, you're just gonna look for one and you're gonna click on the download button. They should have one in their little what is it, description, and you're just gonna click on this and it's gonna bring you to a Mediafire or Mega download or Dropbox, and you're just gonna hit download. So this one, I'm gonna wait for this to little pop up here, and there we go. So as it pops up, it's gonna just load it as a zip file, and just click on it, load this up, and I'll get this neat little folder here. So we just X this out, open it up, and we get a Blender file. So this is what we're gonna use with our Blender. Blender is completely free, no cost or anything else. And yeah, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna double click your thing. It'll do like a little fade thing, and it will pop this up. Usually others will just pop up the main thing right here. So I'm just gonna click here and go into 3D text. There's 3D view. It takes a while for it to open up. My volume, I'm just gonna kill my volume because it would sound weird on the microphone I'm recording with. But I will add the actual video after I'm done with it. So I'm just making this for a friend right now. I don't know really. So yeah. So this is the intro part. I'm just going to pause it and go all the way to the back. Let's go to a part where we can see the text very well. Let's see about here. There we go. Perfect. So you're just going to, I'm using a mouse, so I'm going to right click on it and then I'm going to hit tab. So we're going to, since there are two texts for the, to make it like black and green, so we're going to do butter and then, oop, there we go. And hit tab again. Right click on the text, make sure it's the other one behind it, tab, and there we go. Hit tab again, do the same exact thing with the bottom one. Oh, wrong thing. There we go. Oh, wrong text again. Ah, big. Wow. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now that we have the little thing, you can you can hit the play button and it will just play with the text that you just edited. Now what we're going to do, we're going to pause this. This is just some extra thing the editor did. We don't have anything to do with that. We're just going to get rid of that. We're going to use this, so we need to have that there. And don't mess with this part. This part is, you don't need to mess with it at all, because so let's just bring that up. We don't need that. Yeah. And let's drag this forward because we don't need this as well. And now we're going to go to this tab. We don't need media data. We're going to need output. This is like the main thing right here. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to output and we're going to click on this little button here. And this is where after your video is done, it's going to send the video. So we're just going to click on desktop and it will just hit accept and it'll say, it'll just leave it as that. If it doesn't change, it's fine. Just as long as you know that you clicked on desktop and hit accept. Then, since I'm on a Mac, you're going to hit QuickTime, but if you're on Windows, I think you do MPEG or H.264, and I'm just going to do this. I have another method to this, and I will make another video for that in another tutorial. And after you've done this, you're going to click on AAC, so you want the audio to come in. Just leave the rest the same. If you want to edit the text or font and everything, you're just going to click on F and just edit it, but I'm not going to be messing with that too much right now. This is to kind of move it left, right, center, so see I can kind of position it where I want to. So like if I want to go back a bit, like right here where I can see the text pretty good, and I can just kind of select where I want it. So if I want, say, this one to go a little right, I could see it's kind of moving it. And see, I think it's letter. So yeah, this is if you want the text to kind of extend and you want bigger space. So I want the space to be one more, and let's just one more too. Oh, right there. There we go. And I want this to be separated just a smidge, right about there, 200. That seems reasonable. One more with this other text. There we go. Wait. No, I think I did it the same text again. So let's do, no, not 300. We don't want that. There we go. And we want to click on that again and put that on 200. Don't mind the dot. That is not a period. It is just part of the thing. So it's not going to show up in the actual video because, as you can see, when we played the thing, there was not a dot if you went back to the beginning. These are how many frames it is. So if it's 290 frames, this will be go by very quickly, because if it's, I've had intros that I've made that have like 800 frames, and that is just crazy, ridiculous. And so yeah, so when you're done with all messing with the text and all that, you've got everything you want set up properly, and you've set where you want it, and yeah, you're gonna go up and go back on after you've gone on font. And if you want to change the color and stuff, you're just gonna go to these areas. I'm not gonna mess with those either. You're gonna go to this little camera button again, as you were in the beginning, and you're just gonna click animation, and you'll start to see the frames kind of coming together. Let's see if it'll pop a little frame up for us here. Takes a while usually. If you just click on it, it's not going to do anything. You can change it while it's during the process. It will only put it out when it's done, so I could change it to like Xvid or something if I wanted to, but I'm just going to leave it at this and QuickTime. So I'll see you guys when the video is done with all the messing around with it. Just make sure it's on desktop, accept. There we go. So let's. I'll see you guys when the video is done.
Peace.